budding detective, but he's really no new kid when we're talking about TV romance.
The guy we're looking at runs the poker game. He's a party boy art dealer, goes by the name of Terry Demiri. You know, this Terry Demiri keeps a black book with all of his clients' names in it, Gramps. Your name's one of them. Please tell me that's a mistake.
Actor Donnie wahlberg is here. He's going to give us a sneak peek what's coming up in this week's episode, Friday night on CBS.
Yeah.
So you're kind of a hard nose on Blue Bloods.
A little bit. It's a really fun character, and I have a lot of freedom with him, which is kind of unusual for network drama shows. I think I probably have the most latitude of any actor on all of primetime television.
When you say you have freedom, what do you mean?
Well, I get to play around a lot. I get to improvise a lot and have a lot of fun. But it's only because I'm prepared to do the work. You know, I know the police work as best as I can. I have great people helping me on set, and you know, you can't really improv unless you know the foundation of who your character is. So I'm really prepared to do the work, and it gives me a lot of freedom. And the network, I think, because we're on Friday nights, a lot of people weren't paying attention to us for a while, and you know, we've kind of established how we do the show. And now 13 million people are watching us every Friday night at 10 o'clock.
Wow.
It's huge, and it's become a top 10 show in all of television, which is, you know, people used to send TV shows to Friday night to die, and now if you want your show to die, you send it to go up against us on Friday nights. It's really an incredible story how well it's come together.
And it's so realistic. I mean, there are a lot of cop shows out there, and the cop shows come and go, but this one, it's about family too.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people really respond to the dinner scene that we do every week. I think people who come from big families can relate to the Reagan family in the show, and people who don't have big families can sort of live vicariously through them. It's really, the show has tapped into something that I think is kind of not really around that much anymore. You know, so many single parent families, so many people working multiple jobs. You know, it's hard to sit around a big table and have a dinner like people did in the old days. But this show sort of taps into that, and people are responding great to it.
So you're going to give us a little inside peek at what's going on this Friday's episode, and you're on jury duty?
I think Danny's on jury duty, and he is the lone holdout. I can't give away too much. He's the lone holdout of a young kid who's accused of murder. He doesn't think the kid did it, and it's really his cop instincts that are telling him the kid did it. So what ends up happening is he gets the case dumped on him, since he ruined another cop's case and got the case thrown out of court, and the kid got off. Danny's then, you know, given the case, and he has to find out who did it, if it's really this kid or if it's someone else, and the results are pretty awesome.
And you know, the show is awesome because it's so realistic. You deal with a lot of things that cops come up against, and sometimes you go around the protocol.
We try really hard in the show to be as authentic as possible. That causes a lot of problems with some of the directors on the show, because they come in and they got to make their day, and you know, sometimes the stuff doesn't add up, and we can't always do it exactly like the cops would. You know, it's a TV show, but we try really hard, and I think the New York City cops really respect it. And I hear it around the country when I'm on TV, people really respect how much effort we put into it. Danny breaks the rules a little bit, but I think he does it when he's right, when he's got the right guy. I don't say he breaks him, he bends.
And you dropped a little hint there and said, with my band. Still huge in the music industry. How are you balancing everything?
It's really unbelievable. New Kids on the Block, we're still playing sold-out arenas. I shoot Blue Bloods 8 months a year and tour with my band pretty much the other 4. And I usually start preparing for the tour around February when there's 3 months left in Blue Bloods. So I'll shoot a 16-hour day and then go rehearse with musicians and my bandmates at night and build a tour and get it ready. And come April when I wrap from Blue Bloods, we go. And yeah, I mean, how many people get to do something like Blue Bloods, which is, you know, a huge hit show, and playing sold-out arenas? It's very rare. It takes a lot out of me. It's very taxing, and I miss my kids a lot. You know, it's really hard dragging my kids along on tour and stuff. But I worked my whole life to be in this position, so I have to take advantage of it while it's here.
Talented guy, you deserve it.
Thank
Have
you.
fun. Thanks, Donnie. Blue Bloods, yeah, Blue Birds. You like that?
I think you're thinking about me doing the weather next.
That's right. Yeah. He's going to step in with Rich for a few minutes and do the weather, so stay tuned for that. Blue Bloods, this Friday night, 10 o'clock. For more information about this week's episode, just go to our website. It's kcal9.com. you can click the link for Seen on TV. Donnie Wahlberg, thanks so much. Tomorrow on KCAL 9 News at noon, the folks from
It's not a party.
It's a Disney Midway USS Iowa in San Pedro, and family members also will get discounts. For more information about these free offers for our vets, just go to kcal9.com. You can click Seen on TV. We want to check the holiday weather right now. Looks like there's a new kid in the weather department. Hey, you guys.
Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Look at this. Donnie Wahlberg going to do the forecast.
Weather.
I'm going to get out of
Weather.
the way and just let him do it. Let's see what you got.
Folks, this is a beautiful, first let's start right off the bat with a beautiful Southern California day. No surprises, sunny and warm. We got some local temperatures right now. Los Angeles 76, Van Nuys, walk Van Nuys, baby. 83, Riverside 78, Ontario 79, Santa Ana 72, Lancaster. As you can see, it gets a little colder as you get out towards the desert. A little heading, you know what I mean, to the colder temperatures in the high desert areas. You hear what I'm saying? All right, now we're going to take a look at what's coming up later on. We got a high pressure system right here. A low pressure system. See, I should have known by the swirl. You see the swirl right here? It's like a cowlick. It goes counterclockwise north of the equator. You see what I'm saying? So the low pressure system is going to come in. It's going to cause some cloudiness tomorrow, but not a drop in temperatures.
Right.
See, high pressure system will drop the temperatures. Am I right?
That's exactly. What?
I know this. All right, today, for the rest of the day, right now, actually, it's 81. We got a few clouds. No real wind, no problem for my flight tonight. Shouldn't be any problem to get me out of here. Tonight, it's going to cool off a little bit, 57, low clouds and fog. Winds again low, right for my red-eye flight. Everything's going to be good. Now, for the 5-day forecast, the microclimate forecast. The microclimate. We micro-fraction it down to the microfraction. It's going to be cloudy as you see tomorrow with that low pressure system, but Wednesday, hump day, you will have no problem getting over the hump or humping. Look at this, 80s, 90s, 90s, very unseasonably warm.
Donnie Wahlberg, everybody.
Look at the sun. Southern California, it's always sunny.
Sandra, back to
That
you.
is awesome. All right, guys, thanks. We got to go. Thanks for watching KCAL 9 News at noon.